Hey, let's see. Where are the phones? Just to double check that we are live. Let's see. This is I gotta admit, this is kind of cool. Like learning all these new technologies is really beneficial.
Yeah,
And yep, we're live. YouTube is now live. M2 Fico Forge.
I don't
I don't
see
know if I
anything
spelled
yet.
everything correctly, but
Oh, yeah, it's there. There it
it,
is.
it is what it is. So there's a thing that I wanted to discuss, like, and I love doing this live over here, so that we can actually, hold on, let's see, so we can actually see one another and go through what's going on. Is with our new channel, our Discord channel, and everything that we're going through. I want these lives to go up over there immediately so people know that we're live.
Mhm.
um, and see what's going on because we do have a viewer at the moment. I don't know if it's one of us, but it is nice to see that and see people that are joining in immediately, even if we're going to have very, very small audience, because we do want people to see this and want to um, go through the software and do it live and ask live questions because again, this will help, and these will also help our masterminds when we go through them, that they'll be able to um, touch base. And guys, for whoever's joining us and whoever's joining us live, you can see we're real people. I don't have a studio. I'm doing it in the dining room. Like we're talking to you in true fashion. I'm not in the store or anywhere. I'm home. I'm on pretend, and at the same time, we're still coming to you, trying our best to have a conversation with you as quickly as possible and teach you how to use the software and do what needs to be done. Um, our link, I'll go into there. Micah, I am going to make you host, uh, make you co-host. And on the bottom in the app section, live stream, and live stream is the app, and it should be connected to it should be connected to YouTube already. If it's not, it is what it is. But we're ready to rock and roll. Um, and that's it. Like I'm like I'm like I'm enjoying this. And here we go. So the first thing that I want to do is I'm gonna touch base over here before I uh I go in, and I want to make sure that I have software up on the home screen. Okay. Software is up on the home screen, and we're gonna start sharing a screen. So we're gonna start sharing that. It's only one screen to share, really. Okay, and then we go from there. So I've got the live stream up on the side over here. I can actually see the app over here. It is working to the thing. I'm gonna need dual monitors when I start doing this. Laptop isn't gonna work as good as I thought it was, but it is what it is. We'll make do with what we have. So. Um, when it comes to doing this, I'm going to do a basic attack and I'm going to do a walkthrough of the software. So first and foremost, when it comes to the software, the things that we want to go over are the homepage, right? And understanding what's on the homepage, which is all this information that's over here. But this is the most important part right here. Your your name that's in the software, okay? The general attacks, which we'll go over general attack. Text and email, which I don't know if this is there, but I'm going to move that out of the way for a quick sec, and I'm going to move this out of the way for a quick sec. But your text and email, you can add credits and the phone number that the information comes to. So this is all this information that's here is right there, right on your homepage. I don't worry about the five simple steps to sending your letters and things like that because that's why you're here. You're here to learn that. And I'm gonna go through a basic walkthrough of the system, and I'm gonna do it in 12 minutes. I'm gonna do it in 12 minutes. I got a timer. Hey Siri, we're gonna set a timer for 12 minutes. And hey Siri, set me a timer for 12 minutes. I'm gonna be done doing a walkthrough in 12 minutes of the software. And I'm gonna do it
12 minutes
in,
starting now.
in depth enough so that you guys can understand what it is. So most of you have already purchased the software, and because you've purchased the software, you need to understand what's going on, and you need to you need to be able to navigate the software. So the most important part in the navigating the software is manage all users and then manage profiles. Once you come in here, there's two things that you can do. You can add a profile, which is here, or select a profile from here, or the pencil, or any of the other stuff. So I'm going to select our sample client, which is right here. Now you can select it here. I just click on the name, and now we're selecting our sample client. Cool thing is, when we select our sample client, this is going to be the information. Now, this is the best part. I don't have to worry about anything here because what? All this is fake info. The only thing that's real is the credit reports that people have donated to us to be able to use in these files. But I'm going to go over this. I'm going to do it very basically. ID controls, um, your ID controls first name, last name, date of birth. Okay? Go over here. Boom, boom, boom. First name, last name, date of birth. Okay? Then your social security number. Okay? Controls your social security box. Phone number is your phone number or whatever phone number you want to use. I always tell everybody use a cell phone number. Use something that can be texted. Okay? Last but not least, okay? Street number and name. That's controlled by your proof of address. Okay? How do you get your proof of address? That could be a bank statement. That could be a whatchamacallit. It could be a bank statement, it could be a utility bill, it can be your proof of insurance, all that stuff can work. It's just something that you can receive at your home. Usually that letter is very, very easy. Okay. Look how these documents look. These documents are very precise. Your documents should look similar. We should be able to read them. We should be able to see your face in color. Does that mean you have to scan them? No, you can use your cell phone. Just take your cell phone, hold it above, horizontal above the picture, and take it. Don't hold it like this or like this. Hold it straight, perpendicular with the page, and take that picture. Make sure the flash is not on because that flash will cause a glare. Same thing with the social security card. Make sure that it's signed. It's a key point to make it signed. Okay. Um, it's not an executable document if it's not signed. Hey, Ali, I don't have a social security card. What do I do? Okay. W-2. If you don't have a W-2, use your passport. Okay. They can verify you using those three documents. Just try those. Okay. And everybody, if your ID license, the address does not match your license, does not match your proof of address. The proof of address should always match where you're currently living. If it's not matching where you're currently living, it does not count. So you need to get your proof of address that matches where you're currently living. Driver's license does not. The driver's license is a proof of who you are, while the proof of address proves where you live. Okay. So now that you have all three of those across the board, and you know of all three of those, okay, now you can move on down to the bottom over here, click save. Okay. And we're going to move over to our attack area. Oh, let's click save because I should be doing it the way that I tell you to. And now we're going to go and we're going to go over here and we're going to click go to the attack area and we're going to be in the attack area. So now, and Micah, let's clip this when we do the recording. Let's clip this part because this is the part that has changed.
Okay.
When we click our clients, don't use this, guys. I'm going to be very nice in how I explain this, but don't use this. There's no need to use this. All you need to do is click do it yourself. If you're going to print it and mail it yourself, you're going to click print it and mail it yourself. If you're printing and mailing with a team, you're printing with my team. If you're an M2 Fico Forge member, M2 Fico Forge, and I'm doing this live. Auto discount code. But guys, don't think you could put M2 Fico Forge and you're in another software. We match them. So if you're not in M2 Fico Forge, you ain't getting that discount. Okay? That'll be a printing discount. And now click generate. What's going to happen? It's going to bring you to this screen. Now, we've done videos on this screen on how this works. I'm still going to run through it. I got 6 minutes. Blast furnace. I'm going to take a look. I know this file's got a lot of inquiries, so I'm just going to shut inquiries off, so we can just focus on the file without inquiries. All right, and we're going to hit next. Look at this. Now, when you have this screen, you click hide positive items. You click include all 3 bureaus, because this is a must for Metro 2. Scroll down over here. These are all your negative items. It's categorized for you by color. This software is so easy. We make life so easy. So let's do this. Scroll over the first one. That's personal information. That first color is personal information. The second color, that's a public record. Okay, so I'm writing this down. I got this written down. Okay. This third one, this is a student loan derogatory late 3 plus. Ali, what does 3 plus means? It means that you have over 3 late payments on that. This is the same one. So this is 3 plus late payments on this account, on these 2 separate accounts. This one, that's a charge off. The red, that's another charge off. So we got 2 charge offs already. Okay. We got another all other derogatory lates 3 plus. This means that this is different than the student loans. This is a derogatory late 3 plus. The other one's a student loan late 3 plus. 2 separate things. They attack them 2 separate ways. We got all other delinquency 1-2, another one where it states late payments that are at least 1 to 2 late payments on the account. Then over here, you got a student loan derogatory late 3 plus. 3 plus, 3 plus. I mean, we went over all the colors already. This is the last one. Always go check charge off. Great. We know what's wrong with the file. Let's put our stuff over here. Let's select it. Check all. Boom, boom. Now, I wrote this down previously. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We didn't do inquiries. So we have 6 items. 6 times 3, because each individual green box is 3. Goes to all 3 bureaus. 6 times 3 is 18. Default, default, default. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that easy to do credit repair. It literally took me 12 minutes to go over the file, to add everything to the file. Now, if I click hide positive items, include all 3 bureaus, and click generate the letter, I'm done. And I still got 3 minutes to spare. I still have 3 minutes to spare. It took me a total of 9 minutes to get into the software, fill out the data, pull the report, and, excuse me, apologize, and attack the file. Right now, I'm live. I'm telling this to everybody because this is that easy. It is that easy for you to come in, generate your letters, do what you need to do, and get your credit right. Now, this takes time, but at the end of the day, you still generated your letters in a matter of 3 minutes. And if you printed them yourself, you just got a little more work to do to stuff your envelopes. But if you're not printing them yourselves and you're sending them over to the our team to print them, you're good. You're completely good. So this is completed. Now I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Get over here with Micah. Okay. And Micah, do we have any questions about software or anything? About anything that you want to bring up that you want me to touch base on? Um, anything. I'm gonna take a swig of my drink.
Um,
Root beer, regular root beer.
like,
No alcoholic beverages.
What's the difference between the different printing and mailing services?
Each one is its own private company. Each one is different. Each one does things differently. Speak upon what other companies do because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's none of my business what they do. I don't look at them. I'm in a different league than them, and this is not being cocky. It's the God's honest truth. Our team not only owns the credit repair company software, but we also own the printing shop. So I can't speak about anybody else. I don't know how they run their systems. I don't know anything about us, but we're a legitimate brick and mortar. So because we're a legitimate brick and mortar, you can come visit me anytime in the store. You can come see the operation. You can come see anything, and we're never afraid of that. So that changes the way a lot of people deal with that because if you can walk into a place, it's tangible. People can touch it. And because people can touch it, they're able to be like, okay, this is not a scam. This is real. And that's what we try to do. We ship differently and print differently than the other companies. I'm pushing mail with tracking where the other companies are just pushing standard mail. And the reason that I'm pushing mail with tracking is first off for your peace of mind, but also for my peace of mind. If you don't know me from a hole in the wall and you're in Kansas City, Missouri, right? Or you're in Texas, or you're in Alabama, North Dakota, Seattle, wherever you are in the world, in the United States, and you're sending out letters to be printing and you don't know us, how can you truly trust if we do the work? Yes, we send you a picture, but is that going to be beneficial to you? Might be, might not. But if you got a tracking number, you can't you can't deny that. You can't deny that. You got tracking numbers, you can watch them, you can see them, you can do whatever you want with them at that point. And that's where we've changed our game. That tracking number really does truly help. It helps for our benefit and your benefit to be able to say, not only did we do our job, but you know now that your job has been completed properly. And now you can do your job with, and that job may be whatever it needs to get you to the next level. Okay.
Hmm.
What else? What else you got, my friend?
Um, couldn't I just mail it by myself? Mail and
Absolutely.
print it? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Would it cost a lot more?
It's not about cost, it's about time.
Mm.
I mean, you want to spend an hour like I, not taking out a file. This is one file that has to go out. So when you look at it as one file that needs to go out, right?
Hmm.
You got to print and fold that. So if that it's just a fluke to have that. That's where we're doing a little folding at the house today. But it's a little fluke to have that to show that's what that is. That's one file that needs to go out. Are you okay with printing and folding that? If you're okay with that, absolutely do it. Um, Send it out to the bureaus. Go to the post office, get your stamps. You got to make sure that everything's weighed correctly. You have to do all that stuff. Not saying that it's not easy. I'm not saying that it's not hard. It's up to you on what you personally want to handle.
Yeah. Um, do you have to change your strategy every single round when you're generating your letters? Or you
Strategy
just
that I the strategy that I teach people is to be ahead of the game. The software will automatically change its strategy every single round by changing the aggressiveness of the round. But if you know what
Mhm.
the aggressiveness is, you can actually speed up the process.
Mhm.
And then you can do that and then tweak your aggressiveness every single round if you would like.
Okay. Mhm. I do not know if I have any other questions.
There you go. There you go. I know those were a few FAQs that we had.
Hmm.
So um definitely if you get a stall letter, just prepare for your next round in 30 days. There is a 15-day marker that people do where they send their rounds out every 15 days. Doesn't make a difference. You do as you please. It's your process. Okay. And we go from there, honestly. Also, if you're a person that is in a time crunch, we do have priority mail, which means it gets mailed same day. So please let us know. We'll definitely help you. But that's it.
I have
That's
a
it.
question. I have a question. If someone really wanted to, could they take their letters and go to each of the bureaus and just like hand it in by person?
I haven't seen that, but
Yeah.
I know it's been thought of before. But I would suggest that you just go to the post office that the PO box is housed in. So like Pennsylvania, you go to Chester, PA. Georgia, you go to the Atlanta office.
Mm,
Texas, you go to Allenville or Allen, Texas. Okay. And you just put it right into the postal office over there. Just ask them what the PO box is, and then they put them in the PO box.
true.
I mean, it's not something I haven't thought of,
Yeah.
but is it going to really make a difference? I don't think so. Letters don't make a difference. So whether they're white or in Manila, that doesn't make a difference. What's what is a typical stall letter? A typical stall letter is just saying the formatting of how you're sending the letter and what they know the formatting. Guys, they have AI just like we have AI. Okay, so just to give you an idea, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Just get ready for your next round.
Would it be better to write the letters by like fill out the information by hand?
Nope. If you fill every, okay, hold on, wait. If you fill out every single dispute and file by hand, yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll also take you a week and a half, depending if you have 90 some odd negatives. Okay. And that you got to do that 3 times for 3 bureaus.
So,
Okay. But the AI system can track if you get a software that does it by hand, because we've already looked into that. And that's funny. So everything is relative to say that to the least. So you at least you know that everything is relative. So you know that if it's there, it'll get done.
mhm.
It'll get done. They'll be able to pick up on it. They'll be able to see it. They'll know what it is. Um, and they'll send you a stall letter anyway. I'm gonna do and I'm live saying this, so somebody hold me to this. I wanna write a letter, right? A generated letter through, or we're do it through Chat GPT. I'm gonna send
Mhm.
3 letters out through Chat GPT. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just do personal information, just fix personal information, right?
Yeah.
Because there's really nothing to fix on my credit report. So I can do that and see if they send me a stall letter. What do we got to lose?
Interesting.
If they send me a stall letter, we know it doesn't matter where it comes from. They're sending a stall letter. Oh no, I should handwrite it.
The whole thing? The whole
Ooh,
thing?
handwrite the whole thing. Oh yes. Oh yes. We're gonna do that in the mastermind. If nobody's in the mastermind right now, we're gonna drop the link in the Discord. We'll drop the link to the Discord channel. Okay. Make sure you get in the mastermind. Um, our mastermind is free at the moment. Um, Micah, when you planning on monetizing this mastermind?
So there are channels that are already monetized.
Okay.
We just have to start doing the benefits of like subscribing to it because we talked about doing exclusive masterminds during the week. We talked about releasing like the Friday masterminds earlier.
Uh-huh.
So I guess we just have to communicate that with people so they see the value in subscribing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to give me permission. I can't invite anybody anymore. Okay, that sucks.
You can't invite anybody.
That's what it just told me. I can't invite anybody.
Uh,
People trying to DM me. I'm not having it. But that's it. All right, guys. I think we're done. I told you this was going to be a quickie. Anybody needs anything? let us know. Reach out to us. Um, Michael will upload this as a video. He'll also include all the links to the Mastermind Discord channel that you can join with some of that stuff on the videos. All right, guys?